Students, welcome back to next session. Now we are going to see about calibration techniques and calibration methods. In our last class, we have seen errors, types of errors, and error analysis. Now we shall complete sensor calibration techniques. In the next session, we shall start sensor output signal types. So calibration is the process of validation of measurements to ascertain whether the given physical quantity conforms to the original or national standard of measurement is known as traceability of the standard. So here, in short, we can say it is the traceability of the standard, or it can be defined in other way. Calibration is the procedure used to establish a relationship between values of the quantities indicated by the measuring instrument and the corresponding values realized by standards under specified conditions. So either way you can define it. It is an important 2 mark question. Calibration need, it is impossible to make a perfect hardware that would not need any form of error correction. So ideal instrument to make or to manufacture, it is impossible. Even making the hardware good enough to eliminate the need for error correction for most devices would be extremely expensive. The best balance is to make the hardware as good as practically possible, balancing in the performance and cost. So calibration is then very useful tool to improve measurement accuracy. So that is the real need of calibration. So calibration types, we have different types: electro technical calibration, non-electrical calibration, on-site calibration, and dynamic calibration, static calibration, and dynamic calibration. So these are the types. So here, electrotechnical, it consists calibration of electronic devices like resistor, capacitor. Non-electrical calibration, it consists of calibration of mass, uh, pressure, and other mechanical parameters. On-site calibration, it consists calibration of any other type of quantity which contain both quantities. If the values of the variable involved remain constant, not time dependent, while calibrating given instrument, this is called the static calibration. When it is varying with time, then it is known as dynamic calibration. So, where to calibrate? That is the very important. And calibration is performed in the first, second, third-party laboratories under controlled environment. So these laboratories are maintained in controlled environments. The environment need only to be controlled to the extent required. Accredited calibration laboratory, manufacturers, suppliers laboratory, ensuring valid traceability. So calibration report, a calibration report usually provides a set of results that show the performance of the instrument being calibrated in comparison to a reference instrument or standard. Measurements are recorded for each function, range, and points tested, and the uncertainty of each measurement is reported. So this is how we should prepare the report. So calibration certificate. A calibration certificate usually states the compliance of an instrument with the manufacturer's specification. So this certificate should be obtained. Measurements are made by instrument being calibrated by compared to the manufacturer's specification. If the instrument is within specification, a statement that the instrument meets the manufacturer's specification at the points tested is made in conformance certificate. So this is the conformance certificate. Every instrument should be obtained this certificate. And in India, We have National Accreditation Board for Testing and Calibration Laboratories. It is also known as NABL laboratory. And this is the traceability pyramid. So starting from the process instrument, we have working standards, normal shop instruments, and then secondary standards, primary standards, national measurement standards. And this is the highest standard, NIST. It is national measurement standard. So the standards are varied from process instrument to highest standard laboratory. So we can have the same textbooks, and more about standards also you can learn in this context. We are completing the calibration methods, and in next class, sensor output types we shall discuss in detail. Thank you, students.